All right, everybody, welcome to Late Night Gun Chat. I hope you're doing well. This is Alaskan Ballistics, Pew Pew Tactical shirt, Alaskan shirt. So such cool shirts. Thanks, Colin Coleon Noir. Anyway, yeah, you hadn't seen one of these. It's just your questions, my answers, and they're worth exactly what you pay for it. Anyway, yeah, I got to turn my phone volume down. Anyway, yeah, so make sure you go like, share, subscribe all the videos. I've got several videos filmed now, taken off my little sabbatical. I was taking on a sabbatical there for a little while. So I've got some more videos filmed, and we're hoping to press forward and make a lot more videos for you all. So all that being said, hope you're doing well. Again, Late Night Gun Chat. Make sure you go check out my MeWe page. My MeWe page is where you can get all the official affiliate links, and I'll put that link in the description now. If you don't say hi on the chat, I don't have no way to know or see that you're in here, so I'm going to shout out the chat, and so make sure you get your voice in and say hi, and then we answer your questions in the chat. So make sure that you understand that. So make sure you fill the chat with questions that we can talk about, and all the good deal. All that good stuff, rather. So, all that being said, here is my MeWe group. Make sure you go join my MeWe group, and that's how you can support the channel and all that. Let's shout out the chat. All right. We got Marshall DeVue. Hadn't seen you in a while. Alaskan One Andy. Chris Heitzman. I probably screwed that up. I said Heitzman. Avalro Aguilera. Keith Gregory. Dietrich Johnson. Red Oak Hunting. Now, our first question. Great. So we'll stop here shouting out the chat. Everybody else put your shout outs in, and we'll go from here. What is your opinion on 4570 for deer? I actually killed the largest whitetail of my life when I lived in Georgia with a 4570. So yeah, it works great. I used the 300 grain made for use in all 305 grain made for use in all rifles, Remington load, that Corlock load that they used to have. I don't think they have it anymore. And so it was pretty light. It was pretty light gun. I mean, a 454 handgun was more powerful than that 4570 load. And it was out of old Harrington and Richardson, just iron sights. I sold the gun like an idiot, but got the biggest deer of my life with that gun. And I am, very happy with it. It performed very well. It was about a 140 class, maybe 136, I think was the official score. 10-point buck in Georgia. So best one I ever got. So yeah, I like it. Up here, if I were hunting Saskatchewan, or excuse me, if I were hunting blacktail deer, I would most likely use the 4570 for short range stuff because of your real likelihood to run into a bear. And a hard cast, 45 caliber slug through the lungs. Who cares if a bullet expands? It's a 45 caliber slug through the lungs. So it is what it is. But yeah, great question, Mark. You guys put what you think about the answer to that question in the comments. But yeah, 4570 for deer, I'd use it in a heartbeat. I'd say that Monoflex lever evolution probably be the best round for that purpose. If you're in the lower 48 where you're not worried about big brown bears. But yeah, absolutely use it for deer. Skid Mark, what's up? Drop it like it's Scott. Go check out his channel. Great little channel. It's getting close to 10,000 subscribers now. Joe Jeffries, been a while. Hope all is well. Yeah. I was on here last week, Joe. It has been a while though. So, and hello, good. Good evening, Miss Last Week Sad Face. Yeah, there you go. Hello from Whitwell, Tennessee. I don't know where Whitwell is. Where is Whitwell? What's that close to? And spent a lot of time in Tennessee growing up, so have the Don Father videos. What's up? How you doing? All right. Gizzard Gary's here. Joe Jeffries. Yeah. Been good. Been busy working. And my daughter. Yeah. Yeah. Don Father videos. Have you, you got rest of that have there near Chattanooga. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. I probably passed through it then. Vanessa Kitty, it's here. So, so we had our illegitimate president, and I say illegitimate simply because his actions today made him illegitimate. I don't care about the voting regularities or whatever. Um, but like when you're a sitting president and you purposely do an executive order completely against the Constitution, you are no longer deserving of being sitting president. You have committed a crime. It is illegal, and you should be arrested. So, I put a post on Instagram just a few minutes ago about on my new account, the Real Alaskan Ballistics. That's the only account for me. Um, so, like, I put an account there or something there that says calls on the Secret Service to arrest our own president because he has violated the law, making such a executive order, and he has no power to do what he did today, and he is usurping it and is making himself just like Putin, just like Xi, and all the other dictators in the world. So that is my opinion about what happened today. If you like that, let me know. So, what's up? How you doing, YZ450F? Cheers. It's a beautiful cabin in your picture, by the way. Wondering how many Alaskas use dogs as part of their grizzly protection. All the Anchorage liberals. That being said, almost everybody who hikes with a dog, like especially they hike by themselves or they go out with something. Like, yeah. All right. So yeah. Just got a 4570 and I'm going to hand load. I have not started hand loading for 4570 yet. I know when I do, I'll be using CKB hardcast bullets, ckbcastbullets.com. He's got a couple of good bullet selections in there, but he has really hard brittle hardness cast bullets that are coated. And I've only shot him out of 10 millimeters so far, but I have 44, 357, and 45 to load up. So there's all that. So from Wasilla. Okay, so you're just right down the road from me. All right. I live over towards Butte, sort of. Not really in Palmer, but I have a Palmer address. So thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Could you share your thoughts and feelings about the 338 Win Mag cartridge? Well, if you've been following the channel, you know I have one. Here's some bunch of cleaned brass for 338 Win Mag. I could probably sell this for like $1 million on Gunbroker right now, or at least on Cheaper Than Dirt. They'll inflate the price for me. But anyway, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, feelings about the 338 Win Mag. I love it. I've shot one grizzly bear with it. Instant drop, not an instant kill, but an instant drop. And my firearm's sitting right over there, and I can't show it on YouTube. I've got several videos, ballistic videos on the 338 Win Mag. Everything from 160 grain barns to 250 grain barns, 250 grain nozzle partition, which is just the round I use. Particularly, it was the most accurate round. Before the ammo crisis. I do not have a hand load that I've found that is super accurate yet. So, anyway, guys, hope that answers your question. But I love the 338 Win Mag. I'm hoping ammo and brass gets available soon. Bullets, powder, primers are not that available, but even they are more accessible than the brass right now. So. Yeah, here's Ken right now from CKB Cast Bullets. I appreciate it, Ken. Ken originally sent me the 10 millimeter bullets, and I did a video, and then he sent me 357 and 44 Magnum that I have not got around to even processing the brass for yet. And then I bought some 45 caliber bullets for 4058 SOCOM and from him. So I'm going to buy some more, Ken. I highly recommend him to all of y'all. If you need cast bullets, you don't want to cast your own, CKB Cast Bullets is the place to go to. You know more about everything than I can even remember. I do consider myself to remember smart things, but then I can't remember where I set down my keys 2 minutes ago. or my phone, and my phone's sitting right here. Forget my sunglasses on my head. I'm that kind of guy. So, I appreciate the compliment there. Thank you, YZ450F. But I don't know all of that. So, yep, check them out. Got a comment muzzle brake on your recommendation and love it. Yeah, the comment muzzle brake from Ranger Point Precision. That is the #1 upgrade to any 4570. Makes it pleasant to shoot, or tolerable to shoot. The 420 grains plus Bs aren't tolerable to shoot, but yeah, that makes it tolerable to shoot. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, that is money well spent. So highly recommend it, and hope everybody, if you have a 4570, get a comment muzzle brake. So highly recommend it. Jim Stoffel, hello, how you doing? So tomorrow's video is going to be on the FN 510 10mm. Got a chance to go out and shoot it. I released a short late last night on it, so make sure you go check out the short. I'll put the link in here. So funny thing, YouTube demonetized the short when it jumped up to 1,800 views in like 20 minutes because you guys did something, and y'all were looking at it. I appreciate that, and you were sharing it. When it jumped up to 1,800 views, then they monetized the short. But now it's growing slowly. It jumped up to 1,800 views in like 20 minutes, and now a day and a half later, it's at 2,500 views. So it's just inching slowly. So that's just kind of the way YouTube works sometimes. But yeah, is what it is. But so let me post that. You'll see the full review. You can see the full review on hold on a second. You can see the full review if you're already on Patreon or my MeWe page. I've given about both out there, but the full review doesn't come out till tomorrow. So that's that. Here's the FN 510 short right there. So I bought some brass and powder in Tulsa and shipped it to a friend in Anchorage before. You guys don't get much in supplies up there, no. I'm looking for Rato. I'm looking for Reloader 26. Reloader 26 is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for about 5 pounds. I'll settle for at least 2 pounds. That's that. Yeah. They actually monetized it after the first wave. It was demonetized, and then after the first wave, it was monetized. So, yeah, it's freaking weird. Haven't seen them do that before, but that's me. So, is what it is. Yeah, and the monitor, Rato, thank you very much for checking around. The monetization, the monetization issue is, it's like really weird. I uploaded another short, they demonetized it, and then I appealed it, and they monetized it. So really don't have the self-check service and the algorithm that I do for videos. So, is what it is. So, so yeah, that's that. So I've gotten back into reloading some more. I've spent a little bit of time away from the bench, focusing on the kids, stuff like that. So I got some 6.5 Creedmoor loaded up. I hope to load up some 6.5 PRC as well. Yeah, I've heard of them doing it. The other channels, yeah, they've been playing all sorts of games lately. I'm starting to move stuff over to Rumble. So go check everything out on Rumble. But let me give you guys the Rumble address too. But with my slow internet, it's hard to yeah, with my slow internet, it is really hard to I got 97 followers on Rumble. So with my slow internet, it is really, really difficult to upload to multiple platforms. I can only have time to really upload to one. So, but yeah, check out my Rumble. Hopefully, it'll be better in the future than YouTube. They're pledged to stay freedom of speech and that kind of thing. So, question for you guys: if I had $700, which I don't really, if I had $700, what would be the next gun y'all would want me to get on the channel? So go, $700. So upload to YouTube. My videos go to Utreon also. Yeah, I mean my videos go to what is it, Odyssey, and they used to go to Gunstreamer, but Gunstreamer's not even functioning anymore for me. So it is what it is. So Alvaro Aguera says 7mm PRC Ruger. It's a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking to myself about that Gerson 10mm, that 6-inch 1911, Turkish made. I know, but just to get it and play around on the channel. It's not a actual bear protection gun, but yeah. Anybody else got a good suggestion? What's up, M. Gabriel? Good to see you, my friend. So that's kind of what I was thinking, but a rifle as well. I got some more reviews to film, so I'm going to be doing more reviews than ammunition tests until I get some stuff set up. So Milsurp 6.5 Fin. Cool. Where do you get one of those at? Where's the best place, Taylor 77? Anybody got you got it? A website that has them? And not Classic Firearms, please. They suck at shipping to Alaska. I was gonna buy one of their 6.5 Kirkanos, $199, over $99 to ship it here. So it's like, yeah. TSUS 1911s don't have firing pin safety, so not drop safe. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. So good to know. Don't drop a TSUS 1911. All right. Classic Firearms is the only one I know. Yeah. I like Classic Firearms. I like their business. I like their personalities on YouTube and stuff. But gosh, their shipping to Alaska prevents me from ever buying a gun from them, because I could buy the same gun for $219 when they have them on Palmetto State and get free shipping when Palmetto State does free shipping. You hear that, Palmetto State, if you're listening? So anyway, Ruger Blackhawk 41 Magnum is in that price range. Front love mine. I have not seen a Ruger Blackhawk 41 Magnum in that price range at all. I've seen used ones maybe in that price range, but that's that. Have a bolt action 410. My boy loves it. Yeah. My dad had one growing up, and he liked it a lot too. So he did a lot of squirrel hunting and stuff with it. So bolt action 410. Wish he'd never got rid of it, but he did. You guys know how that works. Got a lot of gun. What are the guns you regret getting rid of? That's the one. I guess mine would be my H&R 4570. I regret getting rid of that one. I regret leaving to my ex-wife my SIG P239 9mm. I bought a P239 40 right before they quit going out of circulation, and got a good deal on it too. And so that's the P239 40 that's on the channel. But yeah, that's that. I kind of hate it, but is what it is. What's one gun you guys have regretted getting rid of? All right. 300 Blackout or 6.5 Grendel Ruger Americans, both can be fun when you hand load. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. And with AR type magazines, be a really, really nice setup there. Yeah. Ruger P91 DC. Yeah, I was never a big fan of the Ruger P90 series. They're just ugly. They functioned. They're just ugly. Sorry. They make Glock look beautiful. Good evening, David Thompson. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Winchester Model 12 16 gauge. Yeah. Ooh. That would be a nice gun. You know what I really want? And this is just me wanting the gun because when I pick it up, it feels so good. Is the Browning Sweet 16. I really want a Browning Sweet 16. So. All right, let's listen to some biggest regrets here. 1970 Hirschnick Belgium 22 auto pistol. Yeah. Okay, that would be one. Ithaca Monocle 20 Featherlight. That thing kicked like a mule and you don't regret it. Got it. Mike Hunt Day. I don't get what you're referring to there, JJ Griffin. Let's see. Getting rid of my Browning Buckmark rifle after another one. And now, oh yeah, the one with the little thing, that the metal piece that attached the stock to the extra long handgun. Yeah. Belgium Browning 22 long rifle 10+1. Yeah, that'll do it. Biggest regret was selling a high quality Winchester 44 Magnum Legacy. Oh yeah. Yeah, those Legacies were nice. It was a 20 gauge. I was going to edit it, but you got to the post first. Okay. It's a 20 gauge. Yeah, sometimes those recoil operated 20 gauges, they're a lighter frame. They'll kick you like a 12 gauge. Like if it's a lighter frame, recoil operated, you have to put a heavy shell in there, not a lightweight birdshot, target load. Man, that thing will kick the fool out of you. So is what it is. I'm gonna get me a Tommy gun or a P90 and get naked. Thanks for that. Yeah. We don't need to know about that. Try to keep it family here. So, is what it is. An old Remington style nylon 66 loaded the 22s in the buttstock. My very first gun I ever shot was a Franchi 22 that, like the Browning, you loaded the shells in through the buttstock. It was a great little gun. 15 round automatic. Interesting. Yeah. I'm kind of rid of a lot of guns. The second biggest one I regret is the Beretta PX4. I love that Beretta PX4. That gun shot so sweet. So that was the gun that I stopped carrying 45 and started carrying 9mm. That was that gun. Biggest regret: Remington 7600 pump action 308 made before Remington went downhill. Wish I still had it. Yeah, I bet so. It was a pump action and had a steel butt plate. Yeah, that's part of the problem. It was a really lightweight gun. Even birdshot wasn't pleasant. There you go. Yeah, a really lightweight 20 gauge will still kick the fool out of you. So, when I'd have people come in and ask what's the best gun for a lady, and they'd look at pistols, and I go, do you plan on shooting it? Pistols are hard to shoot. Do you plan on shooting at least twice a month? No. All right. Do you plan on keeping it clean and maintaining it, after every time you shoot, or at least once every 6 months? No. I'm like, go get a shotgun. Go get it. Especially for a woman, I go get who was petite. I go get a 20 gauge so it doesn't kick the fool out of you, or even a 410 gauge shotgun. Yeah. So I'll have that exact 9mm pistol, brother. So what are you going to trade me for it? So is what it is. My neck has been giving me issues lately. It feels better today, though. All right. Yeah. A lot of big regrets in here. That's for sure. You know, what's one gun you've gotten that you regret that you ever bought? Um, for me, it was the Heritage 22 revolver. That thing's still in pieces on the thing. So sorry, bro, not for sale. Smith and Wesson Lady Smith with Hornady critical duty lights. There you go. There you go. They make killer pump high power rifles. They did, but they were not that accurate. Bigger regret marrying my ex-wife, Princess Dark Cloud, which caused me to sell about 20 long guns and pistols after the divorce. Yeah, I did the same thing. Yeah. Not a judge. Yeah, you should regret a judge. They're terrible. Yeah. Taurus Spectrum was a mess. Yeah, I mean, all you had to do was look at the first name of the gun, Taurus, and then you would have known it was a mess. So, yeah, sorry. The only Taurus that's any good is at TX22. When my wife was looking for a gun, I took her to the range and had her shoot about 8 different pistols to find the one that she was comfortable with the most. She went with the Springfield Hellcat. That's a good choice. That is a very good choice. Yeah, when people would come into the store and I would be like, they'd be like, "What's the best gun for my wife?" I'd be like, "Why isn't your wife here?" I'm like, "I don't know your wife. I don't know how big she is. I'll give you some suggestions. I don't mean to be rude, but like the biggest thing is get your wife invested in the decision. Then she'll want to shoot it. Then she'll be like that Taurus Curve 380. There you go. Biggest regret. Yeah. Buy a cheap gun. Yeah. Again, if you looked at the first name, you would have known, hey, I probably shouldn't buy this gun. So, yeah. For all the Taurus lovers out there, surprise tactical futtery isn't in here. Just, over there worshiping his Taurus judge, wiping it down while drinking a beer and watching an American Eagle. That's what he's doing right now. I carry concealed always Bond Arm Ranger Model 410 45 Colt 2-shot hand cannon ankle holster. There you go. That'll do it. Yeah. If there's a snake nearby, that thing's toast. 4.25-inch barrel. Oh, that's a long barrel. That's a good one. How bad does 45 Colt kick out of that? So, yesterday I did a lot more practice with my 44 Magnum. I was very, very happy with the way I was able to practice with my 44 Magnum. So slugs, buckshot. Oh wow, yeah, there you go. One slug, one buckshot. Excuse me. That'll do the job. Pretty good kick. Yeah, I bet it is. I've always wanted one of those Bond arms like that. So, but I don't need snake protection anymore. And a 410 pistol in Alaska is pretty stupid. So, just be honest. Mike Robinson, how's it going? You doing all right? Yeah. Good to see you. One hand grip the Jesus. Yeah, there you go. 240 grain not brown. What the underground bunker area by the airport water planes? What are you talking about? Underground bunker area by the airport water planes? I have no idea. Yeah, 300 grain probably kicks like a mule. I bet it does. You don't have much to hang on to either. So, yeah, I bet it kicked pretty good. What's the best bargain you ever bought? Mine is a 1940 Stevens 1940 620 20 gauge takedown. It's a keeper. Cool. That is cool. Best bargain I ever bought. Jeez. Best bargain I ever bought. I've got a lot of them. I think it would have to be that Sig 239 for about 440 bucks just a couple years ago. North of Anchorage by antenna. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. Apparently your whiskey is good tonight. Enjoy. So H&R Partner 20 gauge. Oh yeah, that's a good one. New Colt single action revolver, 1880, 15 bucks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be a great deal. That would top anybody's deal out here. The one I traded Chook for the 338 Win Mag was a pretty good deal too. I ripped Chook off pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It was a fair trade, don't get me wrong, because he got the value he wanted, but I didn't pay that value for the stuff I traded him. So I traded him a huge Cabela's meat grinder that was like $500 or $600 plus a whole bunch of ammo. And then the meat grinder, I was a Cabela's employee. I only paid 200 and something for it because they have a 45% off program or whatever back then. So it was pretty, yeah, I paid like 280 for it. So I gave him $500 worth of ammo for an $800 rifle. So seriously, no matter whatever you carry, use the Bond Arm as backup. Is originally designed for Texas Rangers. There you go. Went back to the 10mm from the 454 Casull. The 454 Casull is a hog, and at best on a charge, I might get 2 hits. 10mm Glock 40 is strapped this summer. There you go. Especially if you have that 2-inch Alaska one, 2.5-inch Alaska one. That's a hog. So that is gonna kick the fool out of you. So 15 different caliber barrels, 15 seconds to switch a barrel, new caliber, great bug out derringer. Yeah, so you'd have something to shoot, and find no matter what you found ammo for, you could do that. Yeah, I'm still a little bit like, first of all, if you're having to bug out, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You should be thinking about bugging in. What can you do to fortify your home? What can you do to keep your supplies? Now, if you're living in a big city or a major suburb, like I get it, like, but where are you going to go? What's your plan? Bugging out is not a good scenario. So I think you should have a bug out bag. It's just like a worst case scenario. I mean, my bug out bag is full of stuff to make shelter and warm clothes and stuff to make fire and a little bit of food and 22 ammo. I mean, literally, that's what it's full of. So best bargain was a garage sale 870 Wingmaster in a case for $50. Old guy got it from, said he just couldn't hunt anymore. Oh man. Yep, it's a Super Red Hawk Alaskan. It's a wallop at 360 grain, full power loads. I bet it is. Yeah. Man, David Thompson is a Bond Arm spokesperson tonight. Man, who paid you to come on the chat, man? And how can I get paid like that? Yeah, bugging out is not smart. I agree. Bugging in or having to get a home bag is better. Yeah. Why would you leave where all your resources is? It just does not make sense. I'm fortunate that I live in my bug out location. I do agree that, like, there are times where, bugging out and leaving is probably the best idea. But your truck bug, your bug out at that point. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I've never had an issue in super cold. You do want to make sure it's pretty dry from oil, and you want to make sure the oil is always oil based, or the cleaner is always oil based, not water based. But that's true for any gun. But I got to shoot my new setup on my Ruger 1022 and find out too. So, but I've never had an issue in the cold. Never. No more contact by one. Good evening, Hunter Kirk. It's good to see you from Northern Idaho, North Idaho. So, how's the weight retention on those cast bullets? I'm not familiar with them. We're still talking about the CKB cast bullets. Check out my 10mm video with them. I don't remember off the top of my hand. Top of my hand. Of course, I don't remember off the top of my hand. Off the top of my head. Let me look it up. I mean, I'll look up the results for you, but go look at the video and go watch the video. Sorry, my phone is like really, really, really slow. Yeah, my phone is being too slow here in the basement. Cool. Well, that's awesome. 3-inch Magnum 410 is no joke. You said no more Bond on stock. Ram 3500 with 100 gallons reserve. I can bug out 2,500 miles on one tank if needed. Yep. Springfield 10 or Glock 20 Gen 5. If you can forgive Springfield for their anti-2A stuff they did a few years ago, which everybody got fired for, and like they've apologized. If you forgive them for that, I would go Springfield. I'm a Glock fanboy, but the Springfield really is a better gun. It's the only other thing that feeds a lot. A lot of the guns besides Glock, and you really should shoot them in a Glock, it won't feed the 220s very well. So I would just stay with 200s, 200 grain hard cast. But personally, Ken's in here, or he wasn't here earlier. The 180 grain hard cast, that's what I carry in my Glock 20. So I carry the 200 grain Underwood, 220 grain Underwood in my Glock 40. But yeah, I would definitely go the Springfield 10 over the Glock 20 Gen 5. There was a lot of things I didn't like about the Glock 20 Gen 5. I would never sell my Gen 4 for the Glock 20 Gen 5. So, is what it is. Got around 1500s a little bit. Is 450 Bushy really the same as 4570? No. A 4570 can get 200 or 300 feet per second more. Is it close enough that the semi-automatic nature of it gives you an advantage? Yes. But is it better? No. Yeah. Thanks, brother. Yeah, no problem. The only advantage to a Glock over a Springfield, well, I mean, I guess it's not an advantage anymore, is you do have the Glock Model 40. So you get the long slide Glock, and Springfield isn't producing their longer barrel anymore. And so you get the long slide Glock, and you get a 6-inch barrel. You can put a 7-inch KKM barrel in it, and that thing will give you freaking awesome velocities, and it will penetrate much deeper than a G20. You can go look at all my Glock 29 versus 20 versus 40 videos and see that even in hollow points, like, unless it was sending it fast enough to break apart, which is a possibility, it would penetrate deeper. And especially though with bear loads, the Glock Model 40 is the way to go. In fact, I'm probably carrying my Glock 20. I'm probably going to carry it with a 6-inch KKM barrel when I finally get enough money for that setup. But yeah, the KKM is the barrel to get. Wet cleans the primer pocket. That's good to know, man. 30 below zero. Will a Ruger 1022 rifle work okay? David, I have never been in 30 below zero. Never. 22 below zero is the coldest it's ever been in Anchorage or the valley where I live now. So I could drive and get there on some days, but it's not just like that everywhere in Alaska. So what do you not specifically like about the Gen 5? I mentioned it in the Gen 5 video. It's hard to explain now. I don't like the fact they didn't tighten the chamber sport any. Pure and simple. And then I really didn't like, I got extra spray back in the face with different kinds of rounds. So I felt like the eye protection was really, really needed. So, and I glad I had it on there. So that's that. Have a USA made 40, but I'm pulling a Chuk and collecting it. Yeah. Cheers, man. Yeah. Very similar. It depends on how you do it. No, I didn't look up the Underwood Platinum ammo yet. Let me do that right now. Underwood Platinum ammo. Ammunition. Okay, Extreme Platinum Solid. Extreme Defender. Yeah. Improve corrosion resistance to the copper. Improve lubricity. Enhance feeding. Reduce barrel wear. Cool. Yeah. Sounds cool. So that's that. Good evening, Luke Skywalker. May the 308 be with you. I mean, the Force be with you. You know, sitting a recoil with a longer recoil spring over the G40. I assume G40. Yeah, with the heavier recoil spring, it does recoil a lot nicer. It's like a nice, it's a nice recoil. It is. Yeah, I don't really notice the recoil difference. Recoil, I don't feel unless I switch calibers to something heavier. But it is what it is. I have a couple of KKMs, very tight chambers. The lead bulge buster dies are needed for reloaded range ammo. Yeah, I've never had any problem with just my 10mm Hornady dies, just full length resizing them. It works, no issues. KKM got me thinking. Yeah, friend just got an XDM Elite 10 and has not fired it yet, and the top of the changer looks like it's been shot 2,000 times, but the barrel and everything else appears to be brand new. Should he complain? Yeah, he should complain. I mean, he should take some pictures and send it to Springfield and see what they say. Ski JC, greetings from Oakland County, Michigan. Nice to meet you. No, the longer recoil spring in the Gen 5 or the Gen 4 Glock 20. No, I wouldn't say it recoiled any differently. I didn't shoot them back to back, so I believe the Hornady switched to the CX so that it would expand at longer distances. Because the GMX past 300 or 400 yards was just like a full metal jacket. So I think they wanted to compete with the LRX from Barnes. So that is my assumption. It's totally my assumption, though. I don't know why they came out with the CX. But I just loaded some up in 6.5 Creedmoor today to test. So did a near max charge in 6.5 Creedmoor. We're going to do a minimum charge, and then I'm going to do a max charge in 6.5 PRC probably. So called the Springfield Jerry Springer. Called the Springfield Jerry Springer. Is there someone named Jerry Springer that works there? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Well, guys, I'm going to cut the chat out early. It's been about 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time with my family and, try to rest a little bit with this cough thing I'm suffering from. So if y'all will excuse me, I appreciate it. Guys, God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range. Have a great evening, guys. Don't forget our MeWe page. Don't forget to check out the short that I just posted today. I'm going to post several more shorts. And we do have a video coming out tomorrow. So, guys, make sure. All right, watch your top notch. I appreciate it. All right, guys, y'all take care. Have a good evening.